perfect way to begin the video. Did I ever tell you guys the story about how scientists discovered that polar bears are the only creature that actively hunt humans? Let me know on that one. Let's get into this, though. We've got Kiljardi versus Demu, and apparently this is going to be a very funny game. We are on 4 lakes with Byzantines versus Mongols. This is going to be a very big, fat KW. Let's see how this one's going to play out. So Kiljardi, no stranger to the Mongols. I actually think Kiljardi is one of the few players that picks Mongols in like the top 50 right now, and I have faith. There are not many people that I instill that faith in. For anyone who's watched Mongols recently, you understand exactly why, but there's something about this kid. The Finn knows how to finish, even with his Civ. It's a little bit wild to witness. On the other side, though, Vlad the Sad is hoping to not have to get mad picking Byzantines on this map. This is, of course, none other than Team Liquid's own Demu. You know, this is an interesting map, actually, because most of the time we really highlight the fact that Byzantines suck on water. If you're saying, hold on a sec, KP, they're incredible on land, right? But on water, not so impressive. The difference with 4 lakes is often you can avoid this back and forth naval excursion, right? One of the nice things about 4 lakes is actually if you set up right, your opponent can't get on the pond at all to dock you up. Even if he does, you can rely on static defenses, something that Byzantines do, funnily enough, quite well. In fact, it's the reason why we've seen people like B in the past try to make that Civ work on a map like Holy Island. And thank you very much, Atraxi. So you told Demu you'd give him $50 if he wins 3 games in a row randoming Civs with off-meta landmarks. Oh, no. So, wait, are we about to see... No. Are we getting Hippodrome? Well, Hippodrome can make sense on this, right? Because you got food. The weird part is going to be System the first heal. We'll see how he does, though. But the interesting thing is, I was saying, we've seen people like B try this Civ in competitive, actually, on Holy Island. And a lot of it made him look memey. The one detail that looked really cool was the Hippodrome Triumph, because you have so much food to spam into Horsemen. But I think it's more than that. The step 2 that we never got to, because he just got crotched on before he arrived, is the idea of using these naval arrow sleds. Because what I've been saying is, on Holy Island, the definitive factor for me right now in the meta is an ability to generate naval arrow sleds through some form of passive stone. Byzantines tick that box. Remember, when they build structures, they get stone. So from that perspective, it's not the worst of ideas here. But we might be about to see some bad ideas. Hippodrome, not too bad of an idea. If this does turn into a System the first heal, I'm going to be face-palming, though. On the other side, Kiljardi should be a bit more standardized. Deerstone just makes a lot of sense here. You could technically trade on this map. I just don't think it's worth it compared to the Deerstone. And it looks like we have got an outpost rush on the way. This is interesting, right? Because Kiljardi, he's made a choice here by doing this. He's not getting his hands on any fish whatsoever. So direct investment into aggression. I'd expect nothing less out of this lad. And remember, there was an intent to build walls there from Demu. He gave up on that the moment he saw the spearmen coming. Said it was not worthwhile. In the meantime, he's at least going to get some fishing boats out. And remember, because he did go for fishing, it does mean that his tech timing is going to be delayed. Because he's investing to get more down the line, right? So good opportunity for Kiljardi to actually burn this down. I think he will have enough spears to do so, unless Demu contests him. Considering the way that Demu's gathering, I don't think he's going to bother. We've got 4 gathering food on land. We've got 5 now on the gold. It's going to be a rush out to build up an outpost here. Well played. And this is cool because Demu, he built the system first. So now watch what happens when you dive. Akratoid should just get activated. And spears out. And now you can't fight, right? So outpost should definitely be going up. He really needs to find that villager kill. It's going to be difficult, though. It's going to be an aggressive outpost instead. Now, Akratoid does have 20 seconds left, so this is more than enough time to get this up. It's going to force the Spim to commit. And remember, it's not just the damage increase. It's the +2 armor. You're mitigating a heavy dose of damage coming away. About 25%, in fact, of what you're meant to be struck with. 6 villagers now trying to get it up. Dude, I can't. The amount of outpost ruins in this area. Okay, Akratoid's running out. 1 villager down, 2 dead. That is insane value for Kiljardi. And he doesn't even lose a spear for it. At this point, Demu really hates Atraxi. He really loves $50. He'd do anything for $50. But really, right now, he is just trying not to lose it. The double down. Mass villager pull here to deny the outpost. I mean, Kiljardi at this point has to feel worth, right? Because you can just keep coming back and doing this, and your opponent can't do anything else. Meanwhile, Deerstone now on the way. The dock in the meat. Oh, no. The fact that he's being idled on the gold and he's lost the dock as well. This is painful. Well, like, I mean, there's always Hippodrome to look forward to. Yeah, we're not looking forward to that, are we? Because this is going to be Hippodrome without fishing. He needs to re-establish a dock. Outpost now coming up again. He does not want to pull the villages again. If you have to pull the villages again, it just feels like GG. Right? You've not got wheelbarrow. You've not got Akratoy for another 40 seconds. You're just going to have to accept you're just not getting gold. There is another way to get gold, though, guys. All you have to do is get some Expillatores and stab a few peasants of the Mongol Empire down. It might be a bit difficult when your opponent's built spears. Dude, imagine if Killjadi was just sitting in chat when this bet came up, and he's like, nice, I know what I'm doing next game. Just build spearmen. I'm not saying he did, but it would be 10 times funnier if it was the case. Oh. Let's look at the positives for Demu. Demu, you know, he can at least build archers. He's got enough wood for that. He's definitely going to need them. But idle time coming out here. Spearmen do not even go down with that dive. Oh, this is harsh. Outpost now garrisoned, and that means idle time on the gold. And I hope that that is the scout inside. It looks like it is. I think. I hope. It better be. The problem is, if your scout's idled in the outpost to try and defend you, what else are you doing here? And oh my god, dude. Remember when we were talking earlier about like Protoss cannon rushes and how some people were like, oh, they're cringe. And I was like, no, dude, it's evolved. It just takes so much skill these days. You gotta be impressed when you see it. I said, it's like, imagine if you saw an outpost rush these days from the Mongols. You would just like flat out nod in approval because it's just so hard to do. I think we're gonna have to nod in approval. And I don't like that we're gonna have to do it. Because Killjadi, dude, are you kidding me? Deerstone coming in for absolutely no reason other than BM, it feels like. He's going to park this where it's not even really needed. I guess the logic here is that the Deerstone should be able to buff you around the tree line so you can walk around to quickly get here. But this is just absurd. I just like to imagine that Demu typed, I've got to do this really weird challenge. Please go easy on me. And Killjadi's like, no problem, no problem. I'll do something off meta too. Well, he has at least got the dock back up. He's shut down the spearmen here. For how long? Who knows? Oh my god. Killjadi now patrolling around for the other tree line. A tree line that is unguarded. Another outpost is coming. This is a good old outpost rush. You know what? I approve of it. There, you can go to Reddit. You can make the scandalous claims. I said it. I approve of this outpost rush. Mongols can't even do this these days. And you know what? This is proof that fishing's overrated, guys. How many fishing boats has Killjadi built after 8.5 minutes? A grand total of none. Spearman Clash now coming in. I don't know about this. Numbers definitely against him. Akratoy gets activated. And oh, no. Run, little Timmy. I can't with this game. Oh, this is perfect. Atraxi, I hope you're a lottery winner or something. I need more of these. Also, make a requirement in it that Demu has to unprivate his data. I don't want him hiding this crap from me. Oh, this is absolutely perfect. Arch is now on the way after Demu has committed quite a bit to Spearman. Spearman now clashing again. Outpost being built up. First archer has arrived. This game is getting out of hand. I don't think it was ever in hand to begin with. There's now a rush of an outpost to try and counter this one out. Spearman mass looks like it does outnumber, so Limitane maybe win there, but he's got shield wall up, right? So the attack speed is deceptive here. He's got more health, but less DPS, which is why he's not really winning this fight, courtesy of that archer. Outpost will at least go up, though, and the villager will have to back away. In fact, I don't think Killjadi even realizes it yet. In fact, he's... Oh, you got to be kidding me. Just in time? Oh, that is brutal. Archer's now arriving on the south side. I mean, this is so uncomfortable. This is like when you build a cabin, and it's like, you know, you rent a cabin, right? It's like, yeah, maximum 4 occupants, and you cram 20 inside. There's just nowhere to gather. I forgot how oppressive outpost rushes could be. Oh, and this has to be tilting the micro as well. Killjardy just on point. Just really not giving anything over, right? Min-maxing what he has up here. Outpost now coming up on the gold. Demu's like, I need something in this game. Blacksmith might be his only way out of this. Looks like there is enough Limitania left to at least distract so the outpost will go up. The second wave's coming on the north side. I mean, at this stage, wood might be a bigger problem. Yeah, I've got blacksmiths as well, so siege engineering could be added in soon. Wouldn't be a bad idea here, right? Just to kind of bait all the attention. Clown carring would be disgusting at this point. Another outpost going up. Remember, this is Deer Stones. These outposts aren't just attack. They are also enabling the infantry. I don't like this horseman play either for Demu. I mean, he has at least got a dock up again, right? So he's got some food to work with, but you're already seeing spears. Your opponent's not going to back off of spears. You only built spears. So it makes sense that the Mongol player would do spear archers because he needs a front line. Otherwise, Limitane will just kind of start stabbing down the archers, right? But once again, it's all about that yam that makes it even harder. I think Demu's thought process is maybe if I get some horsemen together, I can just run and cut the reinforcements and slow him down. I'm just not sure if I see that happening. Second dock now getting added in. Demu's only lifeline is this pond. Killjardy now getting ready to poke at that as well, though. Gonna be a dive-in villager. Oh, Seek Shelter griefs him out. So another one down. That's 6 worker kills in this game so far. Enough Spearmen here to also contest these horsemen with the archer assistance for sure. So one goes down, second one's gonna have to retreat. Guys, I've said it before. Mongols beating Byzantines. Clearly Byzantines need to be buffed. I think Killjardy just needs to be nerfed. More villagers being sniped. I mean, he still doesn't have wheelbarrow. He just hasn't had much gold to work with. He has at least finally got an archer ship on the way to defend him here. But this is getting harsh, man. I mean, at this point, Killjardy, he's now setting up fishing, so this is just only going to get stronger from here. I wouldn't even be surprised if we start to see Keshiks coming out soon, just so you can dive into the base efficiently. Remember, Yam will work for them off the outpost as well. The good news is Demu's found somewhere to gather wood. I don't know if that's really true, though. Like, if Killjardy wanted, he could just walk in right now and shut this down. Instead, he's going to get someone to permanently shut it down. Outpost now on the way. So is Demu's thought process like my only way out is castle? I mean, it could be. It could just be the eco situation, right? Like, he's got none of his eco techs at all, not even wheelbarrow. So he's rushing gold to get that together while he has access. But, you know, it might be that he thinks at this stage it's kind of a done deal if he plays feudal, and that castle's his only redemption. He has at least got enough now for mercs. So this should be jabs. Actually, longbows could work really well here for the extra range. Stab comes in onto the racks, but this is just expensive. Listen, so many units. I mean, I think this is what we call worth, right? Ram dies, but how many units did you lose for that? Villagers are also dying as well as he's just rush repair. Well, I really got to shout out Traxi. I haven't chuckled this much in a while in an AoE4 game. Blessings to Demu for hanging in there like a kitten dangling over a lava pit. It's like, maybe if I just do this, I could get... Oh, longbows are on the way. I love longbows. It used to be an English main. They're perfect. Dog, I don't know if this is it. New ram coming up. Now, last time this ram came in, Demu had quite a big army to take it down with. This time, not so much. And no nearby assistance, so no Akratoi to get the villagers to do it instead. Killjardy's just sitting and going, I don't remember the last time I had Elo this free on the ladder. Can't believe he's fortified the outpost. Archers getting ready to dive in. Garrison's going to come through. I mean, at this stage, that ram can easily commit. Spearmen also just hitting into it. They don't care about the archer ship anymore. That's going to be 5 more villagers just dead at this rate. I'm not really sure how he defends it. There's just too many units, right? Like, usually this would hurt to stand here like this, but you can afford to lose 5, 6, 7 units just to guarantee this. Deerstone's also arrived. It's done griefing the gold line. And now the hunt should be on. Admittedly, no pack-up speed, right? So it took a while to come out. Archers are going to move in on the galley, though. This is big. The one hope, the one defense for Demu is gone. Meanwhile, backside of this outpost is at least being taken down. Lombo mass has built up to 5, but remember, this isn't berry gathering. This is just fish, so you only get a little bit of olive oil, hence why we haven't got many mercs. It's another reason why the Byzantines don't really function as a good civ on this, but okay, that's sick from Demu. The transport ship to save the day. And luckily, because it has 400 HP, it shouldn't die. The problem is, where are you dropping them off? Like, where is safe in this game? Drop them in the ocean. Like, you know, drowning is a slower death than this, at least. Both the docks now to be lost. Well, the good news is Demu has reclaimed his gold. So, guys, now we can get to that fast castle build. We just need to make sure we've got enough food. We got gold, but we haven't got food. We got a problem. Killjoy now in the way. Killjoy at this point is like, why is he not just like tap out? I pretty much won this. I guarantee Atraxi had a requirement like must play 20 minutes into game. I know, good old Benny boy though. I'm sure he's just chuckling at this. This has to be so entertaining to him. I mean, it's like 50 bucks. It's 50 bucks. Tech up complete. Veterancy now on the way. Men at arms as well. That is it. Demu wants out. At this point, he's got to be asking the question, is 50 bucks really worth it?